Hi folks, this is Shamli. Our today's little concern is about hard soil in the pots. Most of the plant lovers might have noticed that soil in the pot gets harder. We plant lovers get joyous in this rainy season. We start buying different seeds and plants from nursery and we start planting. I request all of you to watch this complete video to avoid some mistakes while planting the new plants. Most of the beginners, what they do is they buy plants from the nursery and they take the garden soil and start planting it. But please do not do that. It has lot of drawbacks and it's again a tedious job for you, and it has lot of maintenance problems. So try preparing this healthy pot soil which will last up to 5 to 6 years and which is full of low maintenance, which also reduces weights on terrace and balcony gardens. During the olden days, the soil was quite fertile. The nature was quite independent. There was no need for us to provide nutrition for the plants, for the soil, because there was cattle grazing and dried leaves and flowers used to fall on the ground and they used to get decomposed. But because of this concrete jungle, because of this urbanization and all this roads, cement roads and all, the soil is becoming completely infertile. So now it's our time to manually add up all the nutrition to the soil to make the plants grow. We plant lovers have a big checklist about the temperature, sunlight, preparing vermicompost, pesticides, fertilizers. But all these are the second steps in the gardening. But very first step is selection of the soil. Most of us are failing in the first step of the gardening. Growing a plant on land and pot makes a lot of difference. On ground, roots are quite spacious and they can suck up the nutrients from any part of the ground. But whereas in the pot, the place is very limited and roots cannot suck beyond the pot. There are 4 basic steps in order to have a healthy growth to the plant. The first step is there should be proper aeration to the roots, and the second step, it should have a proper nutrition, and the third step is a proper drainage system, and fourth step is a proper sunlight. These are the 4 steps which are must in growing a plant. So keeping all this in mind, we are preparing a healthy pot soil which can last up to 5 to 6 years. This is a very obvious problem. Like most of the plant lovers might have faced it, after few months of plantation, the soil turns too hard in the pots. The plant either grows or dies. It just stays alive. This is because the soil which is present in the pot has a very minimum nutrition which can feed the plant up to few months. After few months, there is lack of nutrition in the pot. So the plant cannot grow or die. The nutrients which are present in the soil can just make the plant breathe. To overcome this problem, we have to prepare a very healthy pot soil which can feed the plant with all the essential nutrients. Once the soil turns hard in the pot, there will be no proper aeration to the roots and it affects the growth of the plant.
Now I'll show you how to make the healthy pot soil which can last up to 5 to 6 years. Here I have added vermicompost which is homemade. That's the first ingredient, and the next would be cow dung. Now we'll be adding cow dung. This cow dung and the vermicompost has lot of organic matter in it which can serve the plant for almost many years. Now I'll be adding equal amount of garden soil in it. Now we'll be adding the equal proportion of coco peat to it. The next ingredient is neem cake, or we can call it as neem kali also. Why I'm adding this is like to avoid the problems of nematodes. For this large quantity, you can just add 1 kg of neem cake, neem seed cake, or neem kali, or neem bark powder. You can use anything. This will get rid of all these pests which are inside the roots. Now we'll mix up all these ingredients together, and I'll show you how can you arrange this in the pot. Now we have to thoroughly mix all these ingredients. This completely fertile loaded soil can last up to 5 to 6 years. Coco peat will help you in retaining the moisture, whereas this vermicompost and cow dung will help as a manure. Most of the plant lovers, to reduce the weight, they're not using any soil in it. They're just growing with the coco peat, vermicompost and some cow dung. But I don't prefer that method. I add at least 1 proportion of soil, because soil helps in growth promotion by having many microorganisms in it, and it also holds the roots firmly. Whereas the coco peat and vermicompost and this cow dung can't hold the roots as firmly as the soil does. So I prefer this method. This is a 12 by 15 bag. We are arranging the coconut waste as a first layer about 2 to 3 inches, which helps in the proper drainage system. when the excess water is poured, like there'll be no waste of organic matter. Like when the excess water is flowing out of the pot, so this cocoa waste will retain all the organic matter and just leaves out only the clear water from the pot. And the next we'll be adding a healthy pot soil which we have prepared now. Always make sure at least there should be 3 inch of gap from the top of the bag. Now to show you the difference in the weight, I'll be showing you one bag which is filled only with the garden soil and the other bag which is filled with the healthy pot soil which we have prepared. Here I have 2 bags. This has only garden soil and this has all the healthy pot soil which we have mixed with vermicompost, cow dung, neem cake, cocoa peat and same proportion of garden soil in it. Now we'll just compare the weight of this. The garden soil is weighing almost 18 kilos. Now we are weighing the healthy pot soil which we have prepared. It's weighing almost 8.4 kgs, which is a drastic difference. It's almost 10 kgs lesser. So this fertile soil is not just helps in promoting the growth and produces more yield, but it also helps in reducing the weight on the terrace or in the balcony gardens. Here to show you the difference, I'm planting 2 same sized pothos in 2 different plants. This has only garden soil and this has the complete fertile soil which we have prepared. Now I think you can find the difference between the texture. This is a normal garden soil. After few days of watering, it will get harder and there will be no proper aeration to the roots. Whereas the soil, pot soil which we have prepared is quite fluffy and it's healthy. It never gets harder and the aeration to the roots will be proper up to 5 to 6 years. Here is the result after 10 days. Most of the time I prepare in a bulk quantity like around 50 to 60 kilos and I'll store it in some tubs and buckets so that I can use whenever I want it. Thank you. If you found this video useful, please like, share and subscribe.